Nashville Locker Room music.
Ladies and gentlemen, and resellers of all ages, tonight Mary and I go into the locker room and get close and personal. Here he is with the Rocky Top picker, Ben, and the Beard King picker, Alex.
What's up? I'm sorry I was late, guys, but I made it.
All right, enough of this.
I almost missed my intro, but I made it just in time.
Perfect timing. So, well, thanks for coming, guys. This is, I was looking so forward to this because I made a realization just today or yesterday, whatever, that the live stream podcast has always been my favorite form of videos. And I realized a pretty basic fact just today, that the reason why I love it so much is basically it's a meetup. It's a little virtual meetup. So, and that's what we're all about here at the Meetup channel. So
we haven't done a live forever. Me and Ben for the locker room hasn't done a live in a couple months. So
that's the last one. Ben figured it out. When was the last one?
Man, I guess, Alex, the last time we were live was at the party house at 127.
Yeah.
Right. And how fitting for me and appropriate that you guys are the guests on my first live, because this is where, it all began for me on your live from Crossville. And anyone who knows that story knows that, I kind of got my big break into showbiz on your live and ended up where here I am now. And with Mary, Mary, you don't want to leave Mary out.
That night we were doing the live. We had Shane had his setup, in the kitchen table, and I remember walking off camera to come and get you, Mike, and you were like, "Now I'm only going to do 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm in. I'm out. 2 minutes." And I get you in there, and then you start rolling, and then I'm like, I'm behind the camera. You ready? And he's, I'm feeling good. We'll go a little longer.
Yeah, it was like immediate confidence builder. It was like I can't really even explain what happened there. I mean, I really was, up to that point and at that moment, really fearful.
You were feeling good in the neighborhood. That's for one.
Well, and just the confidence of being safe in that at the Airbnb.
You were in your safe space.
Uh-oh.
You're in the safe space.
I definitely was.
Safe house.
I don't know about that, but it was.
All right, so
we got almost everyone that was at the house in the chat right now.
Pretty much.
Hey, Archie's here.
It's a 127 reunion, that's for sure. All right, what I want to do is I'm another reason for doing this live stream was I have to really learn how to do live streams. This is my first one. I spent all day today kind of setting it up and debugging it, and doing it in addition to getting together with my good friends. It's a test bed for learning how to do the lives, because now, coming up next month, I'm going to need to have this skill, because I'm going to go live on at the Boss Remix, and also go live at the Plains to Profit, and also live at the Nashville Meetup. And we're going to have Ben and Alex talk a little bit about their involvement in the meetup as well. But before I get too far behind, I think I've already lost the chat. I just want to say hi to everybody. I think that's what you do, right? I can get right to the front. Okay, so we got Chad, Wolfman's Goodies. How are you? And he came in early, and so did Tina Bina. Hi, Tina. I don't know if you're still here. You checked in about an hour and a half ago. And we got Todd in the house. Sylvia.
Todd. He thinks me and Alex has too much hair.
Yeah. And we got Happy
You
and
should
Grumpy.
see my butt. Oh.
How are you? And
This ain't the locker room, bro.
And we got Alex.
I'm Alex wherever I go.
That's my sister.
Alex.
He's under Alex's name.
Yeah. And we got Phil 5 and Dime. How you doing, brother? Good to see you.
Shout out, Phil. Thank you for my stickers.
And Joe, Big Joe, my favorite son, my favorite co-host, son. Let's get ready to rumble. Good to see you, Joe. And we got Jack's Treasures. Brian, good to see you.
He's
How
got
are
the
you?
jack.
We got
That's
and we got
ACDC.
and we got Brad here, Black Sheep Society. We were just on Mary and I were just viewing their live, and he was very nice. Thank you so much for shouting us out and getting, I guess, all of your audience onto our live stream as well. And what can I say about this guy? What can I say about this guy except that I just love you, Archie. You know that. Everyone knows how I feel about you, bro.
Let's
3
do the
weeks.
heart. Do the heart to him.
And 3 weeks and counting. Archie is going to be my host in Vegas when I go for the Boss remix. Now the Boss remix is just 4 days, but guess what? Archie is putting me up in Vegas for 2 weeks because we got a whole bunch of other stuff to do, And when I was there in October, I also stayed for 2 weeks, and I got spoiled. I cannot go to Vegas and not stay 2 weeks from now on because just if I just hung out with Archie in this house for 2 weeks and did nothing, that would be a fun time. But we did so much as well. Maybe we'll get Archie to talk about that a little bit. And we got the Pocket Change Reselling Podcast, Jefferson Benz and Joel, either one. I'm not sure which one of you they are. I would think probably Jefferson. Welcome in,
Jeffrey.
Welcome in. And we got Larry way out. How
Larry.
you doing, Larry?
What's up?
Good to see you.
He's way out there.
He was way out there, but he's number one in my book. We got to hang out with Larry back in October when I was there. And I think, and Ping. Hey, Ping. The woman of international mystery, we found out is her new nickname. And apparently, according to Larry, I'm not John Miller. I'm not going to call you Larry. Todd feels that she was a creator of the Beanie Babies. We'll have to look into that as well. And I think and Shane O. How are you doing, Shane? Good to see you, bro. Oh boy, this is so great. This is so rewarding for me. All my peeps are here, and I'm so happy to have you all in. But I don't want to miss anyone. And Jason, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Mr. Jason Lux Garage.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. And I think we are. Oh, we got Grams and Pops.
No.
Visiting. Grams, hi Teresa. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully, we'll see Corey coming in a bit. Oh yes, that was Jefferson, the Pocket Change Reselling Podcast. And if you're not familiar with their podcast, they're kind of a small podcast, but they're coming up strong. Check them out. They really do a nice podcast, once a week. So check them out.
I just binge watched all of them to catch up of all the thicker
They're
past ones.
They're
absolutely hilarious.
Yeah,
pretty
and
funny comments there, Jefferson. But you got to reply to your comments, Jefferson. Come on.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him to respond as well. One of my dearest friends. Good to see you, sir. And let's see.
There's
Ken.
What's that? I missed somebody?
Ken just popped the SSK promo.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, there he is. All right. There he is, Mr. Bill. Ken, I just want you to notice what I'm wearing tonight. Now, by the way,
they cancel that show?
These T-shirts are not available. But I inquired. I asked I think I asked Ken if these were available because I had seen. I'd asked Corey, I think, because I had seen Ken styling on one, walking down Fremont Street on one of John's videos, and I said, "Oh man, I have to have me one of those reseller clickbait T-shirts because in addition to being one of my favorite podcasts, well, it's not defunct, definitely one of my favorite T-shirts. So I tried to obtain one. They weren't anywhere to be had, so I just took the bull by the horns and I just went to Vistaprint and had one made up. I just got it like early this week, so I was able to style on it tonight in style. Okay, let's see. You just love it. Yeah, I love it too, Ken. And glad to see you. All right, so we are caught up with the chat. We've welcomed everyone in. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone.
Hey,
That's
Chris.
important to me.
Chris.
Oh, Chris, there you go.
Hey, Mike, do you have the flyer for the event that you could throw up on your computer?
Yes, I do. I have a copy of it. The Nashville, right? The Nashville meetup?
Yeah, did you get the one that he just made, though, with all the logos on it?
Oh, no, I did not see that one.
I'll pull it up. At least I can show it on my phone.
Yeah. I was trying to find it.
Throw it up.
Throw it up. Nice.
It's not the locker room, Ben. Calm down, buddy.
I'm so eloquent. Let's see.
I threw up yesterday. Oh, man, you got to stop drinking all that whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be a big fail. Huh?
I said tap the screen and it'll help focus probably.
Oh yeah. It's I'm
no, the other screen.
This one. This screen.
Well, I've done both.
Oh, you want me to make her big, right? I can do that. I think.
No.
Yeah, blow her up. Single screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't do that. I was tapping. I can't do that.
That's
No, that's you, Mikey.
No, I know. Well, like I said, I'm learning.
Do her box.
I got to do her box that way, and then go.
I got it. Someone's
There we
mind
go.
focused. Anyway, it's all blurry. We'll post it online.
Yeah. I'll get it up on the Instagram.
I was trying to scramble to find the whole meetup out, what's going on and what times, and I cannot find that anywhere. So I'm not exactly sure when our part of the meetup even starts. I think it's after the Goodwill Bends, but I don't know if we're going to be there leaving there around 4:00 and then going over to the game terminal.
I think I have that. I think I have that written down. Give me a second.
Okay. You got the whole schedule then?
Yeah, I do with the times.
I was trying to find on Facebook in the group if.
Yes.
I didn't see the schedule posted actually, but yeah, you want to tell us, kind of about how what you guys are doing as far as the meetup goes, like what your portion.
I'm just showing up to play pinball games. That's it. Yeah.
Well, maybe you can tell us the date.
So if you can find the schedule, Friday they're doing the whole meetup at a restaurant. I have no idea because I don't have the schedule in front of me.
Jolly Ollies.
Mike, you got it all. What is it called?
All right, the meet and greet on Friday starts at 6 p.m. and it's going to be at Jolly Ollies.
And that's April
25th. That's Friday, the first night.
I just wanted that out there.
Yeah, and that's going to have a full bar, music, and is that where they're doing the game show? Is Joe doing his game show that night?
Yes, Joe and Nicole will be doing the I'd Flip That game show.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Live
that should be fun.
And then 9:30 Friday night, which is still tentative because I checked with Ray. We were uncertain if it was going to be at this point. They're going to do their This Week in Reselling podcast live from the meetup. Then on Saturday, 8:00 will be independent yard sales and possibly flea market activity. We all kind of go on our own and pair up and go out to different spots. At 12:00, we're going to convene for lunch at Long Hollow Pizzeria across the street from the hotel, the Holiday Inn. Then at 2:00 on Saturday, we're going to go to the Nashville Goodwill Bins. And then 5 p.m., we're all going to meet with the Locker Room guys at the game terminal event. And then for those who like, at 8 p.m., we're going to go downtown, just hanging out, cruising downtown on Broadway. And then on Sunday, at 11:00, Ray is inviting all of us to his church service at the Legacy Nashville Church at 11 a.m. And then 1 p.m., we're going to have a wrap-up lunch at Rose Pepper. It's a Mexican restaurant. And that's kind of the end of the official festivities. But I'm sure there'll be other opportunities to get together individually.
That's the whole wrap up of Ray's Nashville food tour.
That's a lot of eating.
Yeah. So if you got, I don't know who's ever been to Nashville, has been to this arcade. I took my kids over there. They have a whole back patio. They got shuffleboard, oversized beer pong with like big buckets, trash cans that you can play, giant oversized tic-tac-toe, ping pong. So that's all out back, and all that stuff is free. You just got to give them an ID to rent the equipment. So we can hang out back there. It's a full bar. They usually have music going the whole night. And all the games, they're all vintage games that us old people grew up with. Miss Pac-Man, all the cool pinball. The only thing that costs money is the pinball. It's like 50 cents to $1, but all the stand-up vintage arcade games are completely free. So you can hang out in there and play tons of games all night. It's awesome.
Yeah.
One of the coolest places that I've been to in Nashville. So I'm looking forward to hanging out there.
One of the things that we're going to check on
whooping your ass in pinball bin.
Huh? What?
I said, and whooping your butt in pinball. That's what I look forward to.
Okay. Well, we'll do shots and stuff out back. We'll see. Anyway, they have got lounge areas, guys, in this facility, and I'm going to be checking into renting one for us. So if you come and join us, what's the name of this place?
The Game Terminal.
Yeah, the Game Terminal.
It's about 10 minutes from the actual Goodwill bin, so it's right in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, we're going to be there approximately around 5, and we're going to go till we can't go no more. So if you don't want to go downtown Nashville, I mean, per Alex's advice, it is expensive for parking to go downtown. If you don't want to do that Saturday night, you can hang out with us, and I'll check on us having a private lounge area. And we could just goof around and mingle around the facility there Saturday night till late, what everybody wants to do.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Yes, I am in Nashville. Who asked that? Jack's Treasure. Mr. Jack. Yep, I'm in Nashville. So it's a cool place to hang out. I'm looking forward to it. Playing some games and also the Goodwill bins, which I call the Nashville Boxing Training Facilities.
UFC.
WWE style. Yeah. That's my book, and clothesline them. You know.
You remember? Do they have Galaga? That was Pac-Man and Galaga were my games.
Oh yeah,
Galaga.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
For some reason, when you said Galaga, I just thought of Gallagher and smashing watermelons. I don't know. That's where my head went.
Centipede. You remember that game Centipede where you rolled the ball?
Yeah, they have that there too.
I remember getting my hand pinched on that sucker. I would roll it so fast, and the ball would pinch my hand as it goes into. Anyway.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. Space Invaders. You know, all those classic arcade games, and like you said, you know, they've got a bar and lots of other things to do. It's going to be a good time just to hang out Saturday night if you don't want to go downtown, or you could do both. You know, come in for a little bit and head downtown, whatever you want to do.
I mean, if everyone wants to go downtown, we'll leave, you know, a little bit earlier and go downtown too. We're take it easy and do whatever we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Chris has got it. Look what Chris said, Alex. Yeah, it's going to be a late night.
Well, I think that place is open till 2 or 3.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, like, even downtown, all the bars here are open till 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the basement's 24 hours. So, you know, get after party.
We'll get Mike in there and do some beer ponging and.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I come out of retirement drinking when I hang out with you guys.
Yes.
Well, it hasn't been a year since I haven't drank the 127. We're coming close. That's the last time I drank.
Yeah, well,
it's August.
We're going to blow that out again like we did in August.
Oh yeah. Have some fun.
If you're paying Ben, then I will.
Okay. This is really fun, Mike and Mary. Congratulations on the channel, by the way. Y'all are on trending up, and up. And as you get into these events and get the coverage under your belt and get the footage on there, man, you guys are going to be set for some awesome growth, and for many reasons. But the main one in my mind is that there's no other channel that I've seen that is like what you're doing.
Not focused primarily for that. A lot of the YouTubers will do during the event coverage.
Yeah,
which is great because the more the merrier. The idea is we want to get the word out there about how much fun and how advantageous it is to go to meetups.
That reminds me what it made me think of something. You should name a segment when you're doing interviews and stuff at events. You should have a segment called More with Mary.
I like it. I'm writing it down.
By the way, Mary, what's all that crap you got stacked up there in the corner back there?
Watch out when I have a box avalanche.
I know that's what Shane said. Shane's worried I'm going to get knocked out.
My gosh,
it's fine. It's just my inventory
in those boxes.
In these.
Explain the inventory system. How does this work?
Oh, okay. This will be riveting content.
Under this box
I have a spreadsheet. I don't see my friend Caleb in here yet, but I'm a spreadsheet nerd like Caleb is. And I have everything labeled, and then I have a spreadsheet, and the spreadsheet, when I sell something, I go to the spreadsheet and see where it is, and then
but the boxes aren't numbered, so it just says this is in this box underneath that box.
Yeah, like this says print. These pieces of paper have the numbers on them.
Okay, I see now.
So like this is print 4, print 1. This is print 2, blush 2. It's based on the color of the cute little tote.
I need to up my tote game. I don't have any cute little totes like that have flowers on them.
I know. I'll get you some, Alex. I'll bring them to Nashville. But yeah, it does look like kind of an avalanche, but it's fine. I promise I won't become unconscious during the live.
I can't promise that if we go live at the Nashville meetup that I won't be unconscious. Depends on how many drinks Ben is willing to buy me.
Well, you know what we're going to do, buddy. We're going to knock them down, son.
Yep. Hey, Craig.
Land Shark.
I go way back. Oh, sorry, Ben.
When I used to drink beer, that was my beer of choice, was Land Shark. But buddy, I can't handle it anymore. I got to do, the liquor. That's what I go for.
That should be worse on your system, though.
Well,
you can't handle the Land Shark.
This is not a health show. We're not talking.
Well, remember when we did a cheers at the 127 and we broke the bottle? I think Shane broke the bottle and had glass inside of the bottle, and we're like, it's fine. We'll still drink it.
Yeah, it'll come out eventually. Let's just go.
Was that Shane or Chris that broke the bottle? And then we were like, should we still?
Well, they're both here. Ask. Maybe they remember. Maybe they don't.
That was funny.
Or a fog, right?
We'll just take a chance.
Shane said that wasn't me. No, it's Jefferson.
No, Jefferson.
That does sound like a Jefferson thing.
He cut the top off and it chipped the whole top of the bottle. And, we didn't know if there were shards of glass in it. We didn't care. We turned it up, drank it anyway.
Well, apparently Joe wants me to. Oh, go ahead, Alex. Joe wants
I was just going to read this comment. Party at Alex's house. You're only allowed to come if you list his death pile and bring me a book for my book fort. That's my wife upstairs reading her book. She took a break to read her book or to actually pop in here and leave a comment. You can go back to your book now, babe. Thank you. Her book fort.
And my son wanted me to tell a quick story. When he was in boot camp, I sent him a card, as mothers send their children cards when they're in boot camp. And I guess it was a singing card. And so his senior drill instructor found it really amusing and made him drop and give him 20, basically. So, yeah, there were no more singing cards that went to Paris Island.
That was the end of it, right?
My mom sent me away to military school and she didn't send me a card.
Oh, she didn't send you a card.
Oh, Chris has called it right. We drunk that liquor first and then we filtered it after we drunk it.
How did you guys wind up picking the arcade to do your event at, and how did you wind up getting hooked up with Ray? I'm kind of curious about that. Just the whole
Well, I was there last year at the Nashville Meetup, and in my opinion, I've only been to 2. In my opinion, I wanted to get involved with it. I think it's going to eventually be the biggest reselling meetup there is. It's Nashville. I think it's amazing. It's free, and we're trying to keep it free. That's why we're helping sponsor. Everyone's helping sponsor so Ray can keep doing it. And so that's how we kind of got into it. I mean, I live here in Nashville, so the game terminal came. I think Ben just asked me to find a place to host an event at. So I took my kids and my wife there, my brother when he was in town over there, and it's a blast over there. So I think it's the perfect place to do it at. And we did the 127. We did the bowling last time, so we got to change it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now instead of bowling, we can shuffleboard.
Yeah. So because Alex lives in Nashville, Mary, I just kind of let him, like he just said, pick us a good spot for all of us to hang out at, because I've been to Nashville a few times. I've went to Bridgestone Arena to some concerts, walked up and down Broadway there, but he knows the area. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys kind of got hooked up because Alex had gone last year and kind of got
and then he and I both have been on Ray's podcast, and so he's met him in person. I've not met Ray yet in person, but through the community we know each other, and so
yeah.
And Ray is great.
He really is. Yeah.
He's great, and he's definitely on top of everything too.
Yeah,
I mean, he puts a lot of work into it. So hats off to Ray for sure.
We had a lot of fun getting to know Ray a little bit and interviewing him for the channel. And what a gentleman, really. And that's I would just shout out everybody. I mean, we say this about everyone because it's true. We have such a great freaking community here. And the more you engage with everybody, and you just, we really get to know each other intimately before we get to actually meet each other. And then once we actually do get together one-on-one, it's just an extra treat. But all of that established relationships have gone before all of that. And, it's really nice. So like there's really no limitations in the community as far as getting to know people, even if you don't, get to meet them. I mean, look at you guys, right? You all met for the first time at the 127. You worked together for a year, right? You were intimate with each other for a year, and it wasn't until actually convening at the 127.
We haven't been. Ben wouldn't let us stay in his room. He kicked Chris out of his room. Chris was trying to get intimate with him, and Ben said no. So then Chris came up to my bedroom.
Well, we probably need to roll back the word getting intimate with people, because what Alex said was right, man. The first time Chris and I came face to face, he showed up at the house, and we all done our thing. And then I was going to bed, and that sucker was almost passed out in my bed, and I'm like, dude, we just met, man. Get out of my bedroom.
I know you, but I don't know you.
Yeah, but I'm not comfortable, Mike, you saying the word intimate. We need to come up with a different description.
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. You're right.
Or Chris, how tall are you, Chris? He's a big guy, and he came up and slept on the couch in the room I was in. I'm like, do you want the bed? I'll sleep on the couch. He's like, I'm fine. He's like hanging off on both ends, and man, Ben's messed up, kicked him out. Yeah, the king size bed, Ben, all by yourself. He was starfishing every morning. We had to go in there and wake up Ben every morning. It's on video.
I had my reasons because I don't wear clothes. So I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Just your cowboy hat, huh?
That's right. That's too awkward of a situation. But no, Nashville Meetup, if you're viewing this, you've not committed to it, you should commit. And man, especially if you've never been to Nashville. Alex has already volunteered to be everyone's tour guide, and he will be the chaperone at our party. So he'll make sure that everybody gets to where they need to go. And if you get arrested for disorderly conduct, he will come and bail you out.
Well, who's going to bail me out? I'm the one that almost got arrested on the way to the 127.
That's right. That's right. That happened. That was a classic story.
Mary, when are you coming to town? Are you going to be coming in early or are you coming in Friday?
Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. So Joey, my son here in the chat, he and I, we're going to leave early. And so we'll get in. Yeah. Probably well before we even check-in time at the hotel. Cause we'll gain an hour coming to Tennessee from Ohio.
What time does the thing start on Friday again, Mike? It's not till later that night, right?
6 o'clock.
Okay,
on
so
Friday.
I'm thinking if you're here Thursday, you're texting me come Thursday, we could hit up the flea market on Friday. So then Saturday we could yard sell.
Yep. Sounds good. Oh, and by the way, Alex, for those of you who don't know, probably no one knows, but Alex is going to be my gracious host. I'll be staying with him when I'm at Nashville. And I just actually made my my plane reservations today, so that you know, Alex, I'm going to be coming in on Thursday at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll be at the airport, so I'll get my way over to your house, and we'll go from there. And then on Monday, I'll be leaving 10:40 p.m. So
Okay.
those are my times.
Thanks, babe. My wife said she would not bail me out.
And just so everybody knows it's a free event. So you can either go to the Mike Metco Facebook page or the Nashville Reseller group page. And you have to go ahead and fill out the form just so they know how many people to expect. But it is free. Now, I guess the hotel that it's taking place at is, I don't think it's sold out, but the rooms are pretty expensive at this point. But like, I'm not even staying at that hotel. I'm staying one that's a 2-minute drive and a 9-minute walk. So there are other hotels right in the area. So if you see, rates that maybe you don't want to pay at the hotel, then there are other hotels right around there.
Hey, Roman, you do have to bring your own toilet paper to the bins, because most every day as I go to the Goodwill bins, they have no toilet paper. Or the bathroom. I didn't go for 2 days because the bathroom wasn't working. Terrible. It's a rough life being a bins reseller.
Jeez. Bring you a porta potty if you're going to the bins.
So the bins, how far are the bins from the actual hotel?
I have no idea where the hotel's at.
Okay.
It's like 20 minutes from my house. I'm not sure.
It's in Goodlettsville.
I have no idea where that's at.
Oh,
so
okay.
not sure, unfortunately.
Okay.
You'd have to Google that.
Probably everything is right in the same area.
I think probably half an hour. Everything is around a half an hour from each other. But if you hit traffic, it could turn into 2 hours really quick. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the traffic gets bad going through downtown Nashville. So. Happy Picker said it's a long way.
Oh, a long way? Okay.
To the top if you want to rock and roll.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
What song was that?
Huh?
What song is that, Ben?
It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. That's AC/DC.
Heck yeah, it is.
Actually, we're going to have them guest appear.
Same drum beat every song.
Yes.
Sorry.
What about them guest what?
They're going to appear at the arcade.
Sure.
How
Yeah.
does that happen?
You never know. I mean, funnier things have happened. Hey, let me interject this second. Larry, you said you're staying at the Wingate. What are their rates? I'm just curious.
Ben, the basement is free. You just got to bring a little mattress.
Dude, are you kidding?
No. I can hate on AC/DC drum beats all day long, coming from ex-drummer. Same one every song.
Phil, they did what they needed to do. Well, there were multiple drummers. They did what they needed to do for that band.
Yeah.
107 per night.
Thank you, Brad. Yes,
God.
Thank you.
That's expensive.
Yeah, yeah, you guys are even talking about and we're staying at the Hampton Inn. So it's just, I have Hilton points. And so that's where I wanted to stay. So, but it's, there are several like right there.
Hey, I did find some places near the airport. They're like 70 to 90 a night. And of course, Alex says, "Oh, dude, that's ghetto. You don't want to stay in the ghetto.
You know that's not what I said, Ben. But yes.
Well, yeah,
Since
I know
it's not the locker room. That's not what I said.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you want some cheaper rates, you can stay out near the airport. And it's 20 minutes away, Alex, from where everything's going down roughly?
Goodsville, Tennessee to Berry Hill is the bins we're going to, 20 minutes away. Thank you, wifey.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, like you were saying, Alex, everything is in pretty much
it's not bad.
Yeah, pretty close radius. And it seems like there's a little bit of time in between each activity, so you can even, go back to your room and freshen up or whatever.
Yeah. Or
Wait a minute, Jack says he stayed at the airport.
Resellers can go to the bin straight to the arcade.
Mm-hmm.
So many activities.
Mr. Jack says we stayed at the airport and wouldn't recommend it. Oh, if you're packing a gun, I don't see any problem with it. But.
And I'm sure if anyone has any particular questions about accommodations or anything, just reach out to Ray. He pretty much has a handle on.
Yeah, you could stay at his house.
Yes, well, I can offer that for him, but he'll be more than happy to steer you in the right direction for anything.
Hey, Happy Picker saying,
let
me see, Swamp Picker. It's an 8-hour drive for them to get there. How many hours was it for Woody to drive down to Crossville last year for our meetup? Was it 14 hours?
14? 16? Oh, I was thinking 16. See, okay.
12 or 14 hours he drove?
I think so, yeah.
He won the trophy, so he came the farthest. Don't you have his trophy still?
Yes. Somewhere around here.
I bought a trophy for the 127, a bowling trophy, but I'm not
going to ship it to him. He has to be in front of me, and I'm going to hand it to him for some nice photo ops.
That's right.
And by the way, folks, in case some of y'all have never done this before, you can deduct your mileage to this event, or you can do your gas, all your eats, hotel expenses are all tax deductible. Not that I'm an accountant, but that's just general accounting 101 when it comes to business. So keep that in mind. It's a free event, but hotel and eats is on you, gas and such, but you can write all that off. So keep your receipts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
And
so you can take me out and you could write it off with all your locker room money, Ben. It's a business expense, right? We can write it off. We just talk about the podcast, and
you got to have an income to be able to take write-offs there, hero.
We got to work on that one.
Yeah.
Unemployed for a living. Yeah, but there will be thrifting and going to the bins, and so you might not be able to write off your quarters in the pinball machine, but you can I guess write off your I would think I could write off my mileage to go there, and we're going to be thrifting and stuff.
You could write off your bar tabs.
So,
you're talking business. Talking reselling, having some drinks,
networking.
That's right.
And I think a lot of people that are in the chat follow our Instagram page, but I do want to just shout out to everybody who has been supporting that. I know that's just a slightly off topic, but I didn't want to forget to say something. I run the Instagram page and the Facebook page. I don't do quite as much on Facebook because I don't think as many people see those posts. So I tend to do a little bit more on Instagram, but people have been really kind and they have interacted with the page and tagged the page. So we have really appreciated that. And I see a lot of people in here that have been really supportive. So we do appreciate that. And if please message me on my Instagram or the Mike Metco Instagram if you do have a meetup coming up, because I will go ahead and post it. Like Jason, for instance, Lux Garage, he had his first live the other night. Was that last night, Jason? I'm losing track. I was sick this week. I'm losing track of days.
I did not know that happened.
Yeah. So there was a decent group of us in there. Now, I was a little out of my league with the Hot Wheels, but it was still fun, to hang out. Chris, Easy Pickens was over there. So he's going to try to, it's Tuesday, I think. He's going to try to do that. Yeah, on Tuesdays. So I told him that I would go ahead and post that on the Instagram page. So yeah, just if anybody knows of meetups or wants to even organize one, just let me know and I can help get the word out.
Yeah, right, well, a good point, Mary, and just to emphasize what you just said. I mean, we're here to help, and that's the purpose of the channel. So we're more than willing to get a little meetup started and advertise and whatever, or answer any questions, or do anything that we can to just kind of engage our beautiful community and keep us going. Because I tell you, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, I've gotten to meet a lot of people through this effort, and every step along the way, people are there to help out. Like today, I had a little technical difficulties with setting up the live stream, and I'm not the type of person who likes to really ask for help. I kind of a little uncomfortable about that, and I'm a little apprehensive to like even ask. But this community teaches me differently. I mean, I had Alex on the phone for like a half an hour, and then Shane, I was speaking to him, and they were all helpful. Corey, I had him. I was bending his ear for another half an hour, and every one of these people and everyone else, I would get an opportunity to reach out to are more than willing to help out. I mean, it's really such a beautiful thing. I mean, I have such admiration for our family, our community, because like I'm kind of like, to be honest, with this whole channel, I'm kind of like winging it. I really, I've never done YouTube before, and I have no clue about how to vlog and any of this or any of the technical aspects of it. But I'm led by the hand every step along the way, and people just carry me, and it's really like a beautiful thing. So that said, we like to reciprocate and help the community out however we can in whatever fashion. I think, we started off basically just meetups, but we're expanding a little bit, in like, Mary's been great, really great at, covering things and advertising. Yeah, she is the best. And it's just so rewarding to be able to give back to this community. So I just wanted to say that.
So, Mike, I have a question. When we had you in the locker room last time, you were really fresh getting the channel off the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, now you've had a little time, and you've been dedicating time to the channel, and with Mary's help and her handling all social media things. My question is, now that you're a YouTube reseller,
right?
How is your reselling business now that you're managing a YouTube channel? Please expand on telling us.
Well, you know what? You can't. YouTube is definitely one great big rabbit hole that you could jump down in. And I must admit, I have been devoting, more time to YouTube than to my business, to my reselling business. Although that will kind of adjust, and
it's tough, isn't it?
It is. I mean, where I had no YouTube involvement at all, now it's really kind of taken over a lot of my time. But again, there's a learning curve to incur, and there is some time to have to devote if I want this thing to get off the ground. And I think we've been doing pretty good, and I will get back to it. But I had made the point in a previous show that I am fortunate, very, very fortunate, in that I don't really need eBay revenue to put food on my table. I mean, I'm retired. I basically was doing eBay as a hobby, and whatever money I made was great. It's just gravy. And now, like, my hobby had expanded from just eBay to YouTube content creation as well. And again, it's the same thing. Like now I am looking not at all to make any money out of my YouTube channel. And it's not my concern at all. I just want to, be able to provide the service that we're offering and doing that. And my reward for both eBay and YouTube is that I dig the community. I mean, that's really, I mean, I'm like 69 years old now, and my days as an electrician are little by little starting to get away from me. And I really can't use that as an activity much anymore. as I had been able to in the past. So I basically looked to eBay initially, and now eBay and YouTube as a recreation, as a hobby, as something to, enrich my life, which both have been doing so well. So it's really not that important. Not that I want to toss, my eBay business, in the
Right.
trash bin, because I've spent a lot of time in building it up, but the point I'm making is that I'm not that concerned at this point that I've been kind of neglecting my eBay business over the last month or so. Once the YouTube ship gets righted and we're kind of, working on its own steam, then I can go back to, devoting more time to eBay. But to answer your question, Ben, yeah, it's been suffering. It's definitely been suffering. So that is a warning to people who might be interested in getting involved in YouTube. It's a lot of work, and if you're looking to do it to supplement your reselling revenue, probably not going to happen, to be quite honest with you. Everyone who I've spoken to who has a YouTube channel and is successful at it has the same kind of motivation. It's really a labor of love. It's something that you enjoy doing. It's something that you get an opportunity to give back to the community. It's fun. It gets us in touch with all our fellows around the country, and that's really the for me and for a lot of, I won't speak for other people, but it's really the main motivator for why I do it.
That's right.
Mike, when are we going to be able to give back to you as a community? So let's say your YouTube channel gets 1,000 or whatever. Is there a future goal to put on Mike Metco Meetup, your own official meetup? So we can give back and help promote that.
All right, that's been discussed and considered, and that's definitely something to head towards. There's nothing concrete, on the horizon yet, but certain a goal to strive for. I'd love to be able to do it. I think that, with the help of the community, we could definitely pull something off. And actually right now speaking to a reseller who's looking to put together a fairly major event, and I'm kind of working with him and getting that going. It's a little too early to tell to give any concrete details, but again, whatever I can do, really whatever I can do, and that I possibly have the ability to do, I will gladly do it.
Are you laughing at Archie's comment there?
Yeah, I'm laughing at Archie. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Thank
you, Roman.
No, but I also want to share this real quick. You guys' friendship means a lot, and I treasure meeting you guys last August, and I commend your commitments and the spirit of unity that you bring to everybody that's in reselling, and I'm excited for both of you, and I appreciate you having us join you in this show for sure. So I wanted y'all to know that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Likewise. Absolutely.
Yeah. Ben, when his channel blows up, we're just going to be the little bump in the road on the way.
It'll be a little bump.
That's
all right.
No. I did want to just shout out some other meetups coming up, or some meetup opportunities. This will just take a minute, but I think it was Mr. Jack said something about peaches to beaches, and that's one of them that's coming up. There's a Texas Whatnot meetup on May 3rd at the Drenger Axe in Bedford. So all these, I'll put out more information as we get it, but just so you guys, kind of know what's going on. There's a Michigan meetup February 16th in Belleville, Michigan at the Michigan Flight Museum. Then the Boss Reseller Remix is in Vegas, March 10th to 13th. St. Johnsbury, Vermont, August 1st and 2nd. You should contact Christopher Nutter if you want any information about that. I think he was in here earlier, I think. The Flea Across Florida is April 11th and 12th. So if anybody actually wants to put together a meetup for that, please let us know, and then we'll help promote that also. The South Bass Island Put in Bay garage sale is May 17th. So that doesn't have a meetup scheduled. And then the Peaches to Beaches, yeah, like Mr. Jack was saying, that's March 14th to 15th. So if anybody wants to put anything together for that, just let us know if we can do anything to help.
That was a lot to take in. Whoa. Peaches to beaches. That one sounds tasty.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I just wanted to throw some dates out there just to get that in
So
people.
they're doing their own separate whatnot meetups now?
In Texas, yeah, there are two. I didn't write down the contact names for that, but I actually posted on Instagram. So if you go to our Instagram page, you can see the ladies who are organizing that. So yeah, it's an actual whatnot meetup in Bedford, Texas, at the Drenger Axe. I think that's an axe throwing place.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's whatnot specific. Yeah, and a couple of these are
That's not
eBay
cool.
specific, but I think a lot of them are just being called reseller meetups now. So you don't alienate people like me.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just a whatnot, so I can't go if I'm not selling on whatnot. I only did 2 whatnot shows. I don't think I qualify to go to a full whatnot event yet.
I don't know if they'll card you as far as, your whatnot membership card or anything, but you probably wouldn't get as much out of it if you're not selling on whatnot, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife's excited. We're going to Texas. Apparently, we're going to the whatnot meetup. I'll see you there. Depending on where in Texas it's
You're
at.
gonna walk in. Who are you? I'm the dude that sold plushies.
That one time on whatnot.
That one time.
Yeah, it's
That dude Biscuit Butt. He's the guy that bought them all.
Yeah, well, I bought some.
Yeah, you did too. Archie
I
still
bagged
got
them up and hauled them to Goodwill though.
Well, Archie fed them to his dog, so either way, it doesn't matter. They're not in my house anymore.
Oh gosh. I know some of these, some of the people in the chat are cracking me up.
I think eventually we should have a meetup and schedule it in Memphis,
What are we gonna do? Dodge bullets?
Graceland, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. What is there to do in Graceland though?
All kinds of stuff.
My kids are coming here and they are going to Graceland, but I wasn't very happy about them going to Memphis by themselves.
It's fine. We live in a new country now, bro. Remember?
Walking in Memphis. Yes.
Walking in Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, I've
Stay,
never
dude, stay away from Memphis. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Gator wrestling meetup. Gator. Want some gator, boys?
Oh, Brad doesn't sound like he's suggesting Memphis. So yeah, I've never.
I heard about Memphis. It's like the second highest crime rate under Oakland, California, and I don't even stop in Oakland, California. So,
well, I've been there. There's good sides of town and bad sides of town.
like everywhere else,
like Nashville. Yeah, I mean it's a great place. It's a huge complex. It used to just be Graceland. That's all you had. Well, they've expanded to museums and
having a
hotel. Yeah, I mean, I know Archie will be there in a heartbeat if we schedule something and we go to Graceland. Yeah.
I'm just thinking there's only just to go tour the house. I don't know what.
No, there's more than that.
Okay.
Way more than that. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll go with my kids when they fly out here in like 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, that sounds neat, Ping. Yeah, I actually planned to meet up in Ohio in drumroll please 2020, and guess what happened? It didn't happen because 2020 happened. But I had I had the restaurant booked. It wasn't going to be anything extravagant, but it was just going to be a meetup at Urban Myers.
It could have been the Masquerade meetup.
The Masquerade. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I started, and my friend Courtney, Bolo Buddies, she was helping me promote it, and she was going to come. And I don't know if you guys know Dad Planet but Dad Planet's in Ohio also. And I mean, since then I've become familiar with Roman and Ken SSK Promo. So I know there are a lot of people at flipping junk. He's in Ohio. I actually did a local a local pickup from him. That's where I got Joe's Centipede game, was from flipping junk.
Well, Mary, I don't know if Tennessee fans like myself would be accepted too well up in Ohio. You know,
Yeah.
might be kind of dangerous.
Well, yeah, we're not that bad.
Okay.
You would be welcome. You would be welcome. It's not like, it's not like you're from Michigan, it's
Oh yeah, that's true.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, everybody talks a lot of smack, but I don't think it's really that bad.
Okay.
I met Corey. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know Kevin and John Cincinnati Picker used to put together a meetup in Cincinnati on the boat.
Yeah, the reseller rally.
I'm gonna put together a Memphis meetup, and we're gonna host it at the Bass Pro Shop that's shaped like a giant pyramid. So I'm more excited, Ben, to go to the Bass Pro Shop than Graceland.
Me too. Let's roll with it.
Have you seen that place? They got hotel rooms that overlook the store, like the balconies. It's awesome.
Yep.
Waterfalls and restaurants in there. And we could see who gets toasty enough to jump into the giant aquarium with fish.
Don't dare me, man.
Maybe we can revisit that Jello pool idea that never came.
I'll pay you to do it with this Cambodian money I found in the Goodwill bins.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't have that kiddie pool full of Jello, and we didn't do the Jello wrestling because we would have drowned in the condition that we were in.
A lot going on that weekend, that's for sure. A lot of fun, though. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, no one fell off that balcony. That's my bets we're on. Who's going over the balcony? It was either going to be Ben or Woody. I don't know.
Well, there were plenty of us that peed off of it.
Oh my gosh.
We didn't fall off of it. But
I gotta say, despite the possible opportunities for disaster that at the after party, it was pretty well contained. I mean, it was like good, clean fun. Everyone was getting along, no drama whatsoever. We all had a good time. Maybe drank a little bit too much, but nothing really got out of hand.
No,
nothing got out of hand at all.
Well, that's because too many people passed out. That's the only reason why. And Mary was just running around taking it all in. Oh, look at him laid out in the corner over.
Yeah, I was singing along to the boombox. Yep.
I still have that playlist on my phone. I played it to my wife. I'm like, this is a Ben song. I remember whose song was whose. But
you know what though, in all seriousness, we talk about the 127 at the house a lot because a lot of friendships that all of us here and a lot in chat and everybody that joined us, I feel like we have cemented friendships through that activity. And we talk about it a lot because there's so much fond memories from it.
Yeah, we're making one to Nashville.
This, for what I just said, is the reason I feel that you should make it to a meetup that's going on near you or within a reasonable amount of distance to create the memories, because you'll never forget them and you'll carry them with you from here on out. And that's, to me, is very important.
It is true. It is true. Make one more pitch for this whole concept of meetups. It's more than just a good time as well. I mean, you definitely, Ben's point is well said. You have a good time, and it's kind of gives us a little joy, a little break in the regular doldrums of our business. It's kind of it's like getting an opportunity to meet up with all of our colleagues, once, twice a year, and that's great. But it does serve a practical purpose as well. I mean, I've learned so much from other resellers by going to these meetups. Different techniques of picking, different strategies for business, things that you might not have an opportunity to come across, if you're just kind of just sitting back home and doing your daily grind of reselling. We go to these meetups and they're, it's just chock full of like-minded people who we all pretty much have the same intent. And the beautiful thing is that we're all more than willing to help each other out and to support each other out. It's a great environment for taking the opportunity to increase your business capabilities. So it's as much as it's fun and games, and I love that part of it. There is an actual practical purpose to these meetups, because we all come ahead, by convening together.
Facts.
What meetup is this going to be for you, Mike? Number what?
I think the last count I was about 12.
Wow,
I believe.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're following reselling meetups like hippies followed the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I followed the Dead in my day also, so I've had practice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love them. Like I said, part of my story, and I've said it a million times. I'll just say it quickly once more. I mean, I came onto the reselling scene not knowing anything or anybody, not even knowing that the things called meetups were a thing. And I just, took a chance. The first one, I went to that first boss meetup in Vegas, and it was really, my eyes were opened. I mean, first of all, I established some lifelong, relationships, as Ben mentioned, and it was like a lot of fun. And I just said to myself, wow, this is where I'm going to be. And I've been to every one that's been offered, since then. And this one, I missed the third boss because I had a little health issue at the time, and my doctor wouldn't let me fly. Otherwise, I would have been to that one as well. So I'm like, my resume is perfect for the job that I have now. I'm just well suited for going to the meetups. I love it. I have the opportunity to go, and I'm all in.
I have to admit, Mike,
you got the record for sure.
Yeah, I was impressed. The week you stayed with us, you kept up like a champ, bro.
Yeah, I come alive. I really do. Much more active out in the wild, out in the field than when I'm just home and sitting down listening all day.
You only went squirrely on us one time, but we forgive you for that.
Yeah.
At the bowling alley there, you kind of disappeared for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I went MIA. And for those of you who don't know that story, it really is a testament to the the wonderful companionship and support we all have. Like I went out, what I thought was going to be a couple of minutes, but I ended up coming back 45 minutes later. And I knew, because everyone was very, very protective of me for the entire trip. And I knew that if I,
Jason really dropped the ball.
If I, well, I'm not, that's not the point, but the point is that I really knew that in the event that I went MIA for more than 2 minutes, if people didn't know what my intentions was, there was going to be like a panic, and the ball was dropped, and exactly what I had anticipated that might happen did happen. And it was like, I'm sorry that I made people worry, but it was so heartwarming to know that all these people, as such a love and concern, but not only me, everybody, that this thing can happen. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Even though I made you guys sweat a little bit for a while there.
Some of us were already 3 and 4 rounds of drinks in, and we were like, "Where's Mike?" I went all over that facility. I went into every bathroom, and I was like, "Dude, we're gonna find him passed out somewhere. And I'm gonna freak out."
I'm sure that's what happened. I have no doubt.
But no, man, it was great.
So we'll see if we don't lose him at the arcade.
No, I'll stay close.
I'm gonna put a monitor on your wrist. I'm gonna GPS.
Put a string on me. Put a string on me.
Wow.
Every time we go, so where's Mike? We gotta count for him before we do anything here.
Yeah, right.
Gotta take care of Papa Mike.
But and just to speak to the chat and just live stuff like this, this is how we all became acquainted with each other in the beginning. I mean, that's how you start talking. Like I was telling Ben earlier, I would watch his YouTube videos, and my grandson and I would watch his lives, and I was watching Alex, and so this is how you get acquainted. Well, originally I was watching Caleb, the Two Old Guys podcast. That's originally how I planned on going to the 127, because I promised Caleb a year before. I'm like, I promise I'm going to the next one, and I did. But it's because of the lives and the chats and stuff, and that's actually why we decided to start promoting the actual live chats as well as the live shows as well. Like I talked to Mike about it, and then I talked to Alex about it. It's like, what do you guys think about this? And it seemed like that still brought the community together, and that was how a lot of people would get acquainted with each other. And that's how
I said that's how it starts. Start talking in chat, and then finally get to meet in person. So
yeah, right. I mean, and people start podcasts together, and they haven't even met in person, and you guys are a testament to that.
That it's a bad idea. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I tell you, toward that point, it really is amazing. There's not been one instance where I've finally got to meet someone and they weren't exactly 100% how they are, on their channels. There's really no pretense. Everyone's real. And you don't find that in the real world. You know what I mean? You go out with the humans, and it's kind of a little bit different. But there's something about our community that we're all the real deal. And there's no surprises when you finally get an opportunity to meet one-on-one with people that you might have watched and followed and admired, watching their YouTube videos and all, and no surprises at all.
Hey, Mike, if I may, Joe said something a few posts ago that before you leave out on these trips, make sure you have plenty of cartons of cigarettes.
Oh,
he quit.
Well, I don't smoke.
He didn't smoke.
Well, that's right. He quit.
I'm not a smoker anymore.
Oh,
Well, after that episode, yeah. After that episode, how could I not?
Dude, how do you keep from wanting to claw somebody's eyes out?
No, I just decided.
I'll tell you, if I go an hour or two without hitting the vape, I'm ready to fight.
Then you hit the vape, and you're still going off.
I'm still going off and hitting the vape too. I mean,
it doesn't work for you.
No, it really doesn't. Everybody's got a crutch somewhere.
So want to welcome in the Commonwealth Picker.
Hey,
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin, I was the one that snagged the trash to cash bag today on your Commons auction. that was me. So I look forward to getting that.
Hey, is Carol C still around? I think it's Carol C. You remember Carol?
Yeah.
Is she?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I haven't seen her in a chat lately.
No, I saw her like maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just doesn't come to your comment section anymore, Ben. That's all.
No. Alex, we do need to do some more lives over in the locker room because I do miss the viewer interaction as we've had here tonight.
These are fun, right? These are a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, we're all over the place, and I really don't know how the viewing audience is perceiving all our antics and just going around. But we have,
you have people leaving comments in a live that don't necessarily leave a static comment when you're doing a recorded show.
Right. Yeah.
Sure. And so it expands the interaction. Which
Roman still leaves comments. They're just a little bit shorter when we do lives. They're not as long. We don't have time to. I already struggle reading the chat, so I don't have time, Roman, to read a chapter.
Roman is a novelist. He doesn't chat. He writes novels every post.
Every comment is chapter 1, and then
chapter 1.
We do have 23 people in the chat, and it's been pretty much consistent throughout the whole. Because I don't really know, whether to wrap this up or not. I don't want to, overstay my welcome or whatever. But it seems like
you can't overstay your welcome on your own channel.
Facts.
Well, yeah,
you can kick us off if we overstay our welcome.
Be too pretentious about it or whatever. But hey, look, I'm having fun. Like I said, I was really looking forward to this because, like I says, I've been on the other end of these lives, and like I said before, it's like my favorite format. And to be able to like host a live You know, like I said, this is my first one. This is really a high point of my YouTube career. You know, a lot of fun, and we'll do more. And this is kind of a little bit of letting our hair down a little bit. Like, you know, Mary and I have been working kind of hard. You know, setting up.
Ben lets his hair down every day.
Setting up to. I got mine. I don't know, for those of you who didn't see the opening.
What is that? What is that thing?
Well, I did like a little spoof on. Oh, yeah, you were here. I did.
I was late to the show.
Yeah, I did a little spoof on the. I lost. You guys still there? I lost my screen.
Yeah, we're here.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, and I hear you. And
can you hear me now?
You hear me. I just don't know.
We see you. We see you.
You see me.
That's weird.
Continue on.
All right, keep on. You know, speak amongst yourselves.
Don't look at the wizard behind the curtain. Just continue on.
Right.
We can hear you and see you fine.
Yeah, you're fine, bro.
All right, I just can't view the chat, which I've been concerned about.
You need to stand up and model that T-shirt, Mike.
Yeah, well, that I could do.
There you go. See there?
Collector's item.
We don't have T-shirts. Chris was so generous to give us locker room T-shirts at 127 because we're poor. So
no, we're just unprepared. Chris was prepared.
I can't afford T-shirts.
Well, I'm saving my shirt to wear for the Nashville one.
I'm framing mine. I'm gonna put it in a shadow box.
Are you using an external like camera mic or no? Or just off
no, I'm on my webcam. I'm on the camera.
You can click turn your volume down on your phone and watch it on your phone so you can still see the chat if you lost the chat.
That's a good idea.
You should be able to. You can't see us at all though. You can't.
No,
see
I have my home screen.
Weird.
Yeah, and I don't know which one. You know how to get back to it. No, it's not the end of the world, but.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to Nashville. I think it's going to be pretty big. I mean, even the first one there was a good amount of people. I just see it growing every year. So I think there was like over 50 that said 100% that they were coming in the group. So I'm sure there's a lot of people that haven't, said they're coming that are going to show up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm excited for it. And again, everybody in the chat, don't forget to fill out the form. That just means you'll get the swag bag, and then they have some idea of how many people are coming.
Swag.
Ben forgot. You didn't go. You didn't.
I almost forgot. I signed my son and myself up yesterday. I think I almost forgot.
Yeah, Ben, did you ever sign up? I told you to.
I should have.
Did you go on to the Facebook group and say you're going so Ray has a head count?
I'll take care of that right now, youngster.
Did you send him the monies? I haven't. My wife's probably not here anymore. I need to use her account.
Yeah, and the form is on the Facebook group, the Nashville Reseller Meetup Facebook group, and it's also on the Mike Metco Meetups Facebook page. So you guys can all find it. And if you can't find it for some reason, you feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. But I imagine everybody here would be able to find it.
20% growth year over year, depending on how many DUIs get handed out.
All right, it's done.
I
thought since we're throwing money at this thing, I figured it ought automatically be counted. But
well, now you get a sticker. It didn't come with a free sticker, so you just paid for a Beard King sticker.
Oh man, I just cherish stickers. It's just so nice.
Do you have a sticker wall or?
I got a sticker board.
You have a sticker board. I taped all mine to the wall so I can move. If I move again, I can take them off the wall. So I got them all posted up there. Whole bunch of them. Yeah,
I put it in the chat. Ray, 2 for me. I put it in the reseller group message. Will he see that? Well, shoot. Listen,
Ray's here right now. He just popped in.
Mm-hmm. Ray, 2 for me, my friend. But anyway, speaking of Ray, we got him as a visitor into the locker room coming up next week.
Yeah,
Reseller Locker
you
Room.
just reminded Ray right now.
Yeah,
So, Ray.
yes, Ray. Do not forget Tuesday night, 7:30 Eastern. Well, 7:30 your and Alex's time.
Mhm.
Reseller Locker Room podcast, episode 70.
70, huh?
Woohoo!
70. 70, yes.
Gosh, I've been watching you guys, from the very beginning.
I know.
Terrible idea.
Mike, are you still with us, dude? Because we
Yes,
can
I
see
am.
you.
I'm back. I'm back online.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's able to pop up.
Look what Ray says. Remind me again Monday.
I know.
What is it with you and Alex? You all never write nothing down. I don't understand it. Nothing. Y'all don't write
I
nothing
bought a
down.
giant calendar that has Ray written on there that he's coming on. So I do write things down. And I know I have to remind Ray because last time he came halfway through the show.
It's took me a year to get you to write things down, though.
True.
A year.
Ben, do you want me to do some admin duties and remind Ray for you on Monday?
Well, that would be very sweet of you to do. I would appreciate that.
All right.
Matter of fact, you're the new administrator to the Reseller Locker Room podcast.
I got it. I got
send me
a title.
Wait, what
Such
just
that it
happened?
is.
She's taking care of the booking now? What's her? I missed the
Yeah,
title.
Mary, we're going to put you in charge of bookings. So
Okay.
Okay.
me and Alex need a break.
Okay.
Send
Yeah,
me.
that's fine.
Google invite.
I'm not even kidding.
Mike, are you good with this? Because she's kind of cross-posting on podcasts here.
Well, I tell you what, whatever I throw at Mary, she ably handles it, and she's got the capacity for more. So I don't mind sharing her with my friends.
Like she doesn't already have a full plate, right, Mary?
Right, full-time job and all, but she just doesn't. I mean, I gotta shout out Mary just one other time. She knows how I feel about her, but what a score! I mean, like I says, when I first started this channel, I just came up with this notion to maybe have Mary be my co-host to kind of like just add some companionship and and something nice to look at, besides my funny mug at all. But there was so much more than met the eye with Mary. I mean, just she just hit the ground running. I didn't realize her capabilities at the time until after, I asked her to come on board with me, and even just for the sake of like the social media presence that she provides for the channel. I know nothing about Facebook and Instagram, nothing at all. Had Mary not come on board, this channel would be literally 1/10 of what it is now, because I wouldn't be posting things. I wouldn't.
Kevin's going to hire her too. He's the only one that can afford to pay her, though.
That's true. But Mike, you got lucky in snagging her before we did.
Yeah, well, I am very lucky. Yeah,
There's plenty of me to go around. It's fine. I mean, I'm a legal admin. That's my job, is a legal admin. So I can take it all on. It's fine.
Nice.
I like to be busy. I'm not good at sitting.
Ray, I'm just gonna verbally say I'm going right now, and my daughter. So me and 1.5.
Ray, I will email you about both of them on Monday. I have it written down. Since I'm their admin now.
Facts.
Ben is the best. Who are you paying to leave you good comments?
Who said that?
Faith?
Faith, yeah, welcome in. I just want to acknowledge.
Wow, who's Faith?
Seems like
She's your number one fan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's awesome.
It only
That's
took you
really
a
nice.
year to get a fan, Ben. Only a year.
That's amazing, isn't it? I'm breaking records over here.
Can we ask you legal advice? Nope.
We all need a mirror.
You got the consensus of the crowd, Mary. Everybody loves you.
Be careful.
But that was a given. That was definitely a given. Just Mary has been always well respected in the reseller community. She's all over the place, very helpful, very accommodating, very friendly. And this is before I even got to know her, personally by working with her. Just she had a connective reputation, that came before her, and I felt like I knew her so well before we actually met, because I always say that, both she and I had the reputation for being like YouTube super fans, and we both, she's like my female counterpart. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
I think the same as Ben.
When we finally did meet at the 127 at the B&B, that was a fated meeting, I think, and it's not like at the time I was even thinking about doing a channel, and hence, hooking up with Mary as my co-host, but I just got to meet her, and just, I kind of just happened organically, after that. It just, one thing led to another, where it was like very, it just seemed right. It was just a natural extension of getting to meet Mary and getting to know her, and just, see how personable she is. And like I said, but I didn't realize there was more than meets the eye. I'll gush about Mary all day long. I can't help it, because she's a very special person. Very, very lucky.
But it just does speak to meetups, and even just meeting up here virtually in the chat. I mean, it's truly lifelong friends. Like, seriously. Yeah, like Ben, you used to call me Valley Girl. I mean, that was way before you met me.
That's right.
I mean,
Valley Girl.
Yeah.
Like in the chat on the podcast.
Yes.
I don't remember that, but I don't remember a lot of the podcast.
Huh?
Well, I won't say I remember everything, but a lot of it, yeah. But yeah, Valley Girl, that's right. I forgot about that, actually. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
What's up, Valley Girl?
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah,
we need to bring that back. That's so much fun.
From like California or something, or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus, she was a groupie and following rock bands everywhere too, weren't you?
Yeah, I did follow some bands around in the 80s.
Yeah.
Did you follow Ben's butt rock band that he played in?
What was that? What?
I was in the Soggy Bottom Boys.
No, I never. I didn't make it to your show. I missed out. I'm sorry.
Rose has
Go back at you, Roman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those were fun times.
Yeah, that's so. Yeah, we definitely encourage people, even if you can't get to a live event, just even something like this where you could be at home, and it's not feasible for everybody to go, and I can't go to all of them. I mean, I'm going to Nashville, but that's the only one I actually have coming up. But whereas Mike, he has, I think, 3 scheduled just in the next 2 months.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we all have different, levels of meetups that we can do, but we can still be involved in the community in whatever way we can.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
And Mary will definitely be a big help to me, even though she won't be actually present at Boss and Planes to Profit. She's has continued to be, and will continue to be a big support, for the channel. Without actually being there, but I am looking forward to Nashville, where we can really.
Yes, he played in Poison.
Yeah.
What? No, the Budweiser frogs were canceled. I'm sorry.
I love it.
Hey, Duke!
They were good, but we just can't go back. We can't go back.
Pick up the phone, Duke! Hello? What?
We're a nutty bunch, huh?
We're on a roll now. That's how we started backstage. What's up? So, I don't know. Jack, what did you want me to tell? That's thing's got a Hemi. Yeah. Oh, you're getting hit, Roman. I don't know if we are down here. I don't think we're gonna get as much.
What happened?
He's up north, I believe.
Oh, snow?
I'm in central. Yeah, I'm north central. Ohio. Yeah, that's why I think we could probably get a meetup together in Ohio. I mean, I've met so many people. Well, not just met virtually. So many people now that I didn't know when I planned the meetup in 2020. You know, there's a lot more people that, you know, and if anybody does need help, please reach out.
Ray just sent me the registration.
I know he sent it to me too because I said I was verbally registering. I already registered though. I just couldn't. I was having trouble with my computer when I was trying to put 2. It only let me do 1 for some reason. User error, probably for the most part. Where's the best place to go to in Ohio? Like, if you were to do a meetup in Ohio, how would this go down?
Well, I mean, I would probably plan it more in central Ohio. The last one I was going to plan in Dublin, because there are a lot of things right there. There's all kinds of Goodwills and, you know, just other kinds of thrift stores. But here we'd have to plan it during the summer because that's when the garage sales are. Whereas you go somewhere like Florida and they don't plan anything in the summer because it's too hot, you know, where right now we're not having any garage sales, you know, so I'd want to plan it in the spring or the summer and probably it's central near me. Huh? Are
you close to Ben's at all? That's where I know Roman and Cleveland have the Ben's.
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes from my nearest Ben's. I've only been there once with my friend Courtney, Bolo Buddies. I've only been there once with her. That they're not quite as much my thing, but you guys know I do a lot of RA.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that would be an idea, you know. Even if we met, you know, in the kind of Dublin, Columbus area, that's only about 45 minutes away. Ohio is close to Texas, right? Just a hop, skip, and a jump. Yeah, just a hop, skip, and a jump from Texas.
Mike, you got that question right there? Is there a website where all
no website, but you know, all you got to do is make the suggestion. Mary will probably have one put together tomorrow. But no, I put this comment up just to let Faith know that that's basically the purpose of our channel. So you know, we were constantly updating all the information about all the current meetups, big and small. So just
IG and Facebook.
Connect with our social media postings. Mary puts up something every day.
That's a good question. You need a static website where you can update schedules. So
yeah,
Mary.
Oh, okay.
make Mike pay for that.
Well, you can get like Wix.com.
We just need a page, but I don't know.
Just a page. You don't have to get all this fancy script and all that stuff. Just a basic static landing page with a schedule.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to look into that.
I used to have a blog when I used to interview our local bands and do write-ups and reviews of albums that our local bands would put out. So I did have a blog. And so I do know how to do that.
Is there anything going on Sunday evening night meetup? Are you going to be here, Jason, or coming back? I think Jason might miss part of the meetup, but maybe he's coming back.
He's going to the Hot Wheels convention in St. Louis that weekend. I'd love to go to that, but can't.
If you're coming back through Nashville on Sunday, hit me up and we will do something. I was literally thinking about you earlier when I was listening because I have a few things that I'm going to list if you don't come pick them up. So I was going to hit you up to come by and grab them. That magazine.
That's cool.
They are cool things. I've been holding on to them for a minute.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he's coming back Sunday through Nashville. Yeah, hit us up. We'll be here. Mike's still going to be here. Not sure what Ben's doing. If he survives his cheap hotels, maybe he'll still be here.
We're staying until Monday. So yeah,
okay, we'll all be here. Yeah.
To see you, Jason.
That would be nice. Yeah, look forward to it if possible.
Yeah,
and maybe Chris also. I think Chris left already. Easy pickings, but I think he's going with Jason to the Hot Wheels convention.
Okay.
And because he was originally considering maybe coming to the Nashville meetup, but he wanted to, go and spend time with Jason. So possibly if he is doing that, and we could coerce him to stay another day, and hang out with us this week. You know, because I'm funny. I want to throw a party and have all my friends all the time. If I had my way, each and every one of you would be at every meetup, every activity. I know that's not impractical, but I try to advocate for, you know, getting as many people involved as possible. So if you know me, you know that I'm a little pushy about, come to the meetup, come here, and, you know, get involved. And it doesn't always pan out, but at least I'm trying. I'm trying
Mike,
to get everybody
you're
together.
hosting the after party this year, Mike, in Nashville.
Sure, sounds good. No problem. We could do that. It's my job, man. Right? It's my job.
All right. Well, when you get here Thursday, we need to pick up down here so we can get people down here.
Okay.
Yes, that will take a while.
Are you still going with no video going on, Mike, or did you fix it?
No, I'm viewing. I'm back on.
Okay. Must miss that.
Yeah,
Hit the thumbs up button. That's a good idea.
yes, thank you. Can you?
Oh yeah, do that. You know, I'm so bad at the normal, you know, like and subscribe and all of that. And the reason why is because, as I said before, I'm not looking to make a big deal out of this channel. I just wanted to serve the purpose. But I did make the realization, and I did request that people do subscribe, just so that they can hit the notification bell icon, so that they can be informed about, you know, upcoming events. So I think that would be a good idea. So like and subscribe, I guess. I'll join the group.
Get her done.
We don't ever say like and subscribe on the podcast.
No,
guys, go to the Resellers Locker Room, like and subscribe. All right.
That's right. Yeah,
we're old and wore out, Alex. That's what our problem is.
That's true.
We hit things too hard and we get blown out. You know what I'm saying?
You do always say we'll see you right here next week, you know, back here at the locker room. So
that's right. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right. That's right. So you are inviting people back.
That's right.
So you just say like and subscribe in your own way.
Yeah.
Facts.
But I ain't liking it. Not enough book talk. Oh, Alex does book talk.
Yeah.
Not enough book talk. I can bring more book people on if you guys want it. I can book them. So
there's two things I don't do. I don't read books, and I don't run. I only run when chased.
I thought you were going to say you don't sell books, but
that's why. Well, I don't do that either.
Max told me tonight that he's not coming back until you sell a book.
I figured
to the show. So
hey, I sold Star Wars books.
It's Max's fault I was late too. Just blame that on Paper Gold.
There's money in books. It just bores me.
You did seem pretty intrigued.
What happened?
Yeah, Max is the coach of the locker room, man.
I got money in the book. I found all this money in the books.
You know why? I got so fired up when we had Max on the show because he was getting into Alex's crawl so much. He was taking away every excuse that he was piddling out, man. It was funny.
Yeah, I got booked a one-on-one conversation with him Saturday, so I'll probably get yelled at again Saturday when he calls.
See, in the locker room, over the year or so we've been doing it, I'm always the one that gets picked on and singled out about things because some of the stupid things I say. But the Max episode was great because the focus was on him and not me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very knowledgeable.
Yeah, he's a good one.
It was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, it was.
I can only be mean to you now, Ben, because there's only the two of us. So
yeah,
I can't really be mean to the guests and make fun of them.
No, that wouldn't be advisable. But basically, you just need to limit it to what's that?
Yeah, Max
and I've got nothing.
Yeah,
I got that.
Alex, you got anything final to say? Not a freaking thing,
That's
boys.
what
Let's
we
get out
got
of
to
here.
do. Our segments. We didn't do the segments tonight, Ben.
Wait, do we have segments?
We got so.
No,
I am
no
so
segments.
unprepared.
No segments.
I have been. So I'm not going to do it on the show, so don't worry, guys. But we have the new segment, the offensive find of the week, and I found something that works, but I can't do it with the next two. I feel like I should not do it with the next two guests that we have coming on the show.
Oh, that's when you do it. When you know you probably shouldn't just do it. Why not, dude? Since when have we held? We ain't held back much on our show.
Not usually.
Yeah, not usually. Yeah. So I think we're the black sheep of the community for podcasts.
For sure, 100%. I'd feel more comfortable, I guess, doing when Ray's on than the next guest after that. So, not a female. You know what I mean?
Oh,
it's one of those books.
Oh, okay. I feel you now.
It's pretty funny though.
All right. Well, it's great. We've had a good crowd in here to watch tonight's festivities.
Yes, thank you all. That was fun.
Yep. What do you think? Should we think about wrapping it up? I mean, we're on for an hour and a half.
It's up to you, Mike. Anyone can jump out if they want to, but it's up to you, Mike. I know Ben's cold because it's free.
I got this thing blasting. Yeah, bro.
It's gonna freeze here tonight, I think, in Nashville.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep it going for a little bit longer. I would like to ask the audience a favor, though. I quite don't know what to make of this. I mean, we've kind of been all over the place. You know what I mean? And almost like a trash to cash episode because we're talking over each other and everything.
I don't really know, Mike, about all this intimacy we've spread around here tonight.
You know, hold me to that.
Because Joe said, "Damn good time." I would say that the intimacy was on high.
Yeah, but I'm just curious to know. So, and everyone, please, give me your honest impression of the show tonight. It can only help us out in moving forward. But I'm curious to see if this was enjoyable or you kind of just hanging along just out of obligation. No, I'm being,
the reviews come in. You guys were great. The guests sucked.
Yeah.
No. We picked two great guests. Couldn't be any better guests for our premiere live. And I maybe like to even do these from time to time. Continuing. I'm not going to look to make a live podcast show out of Mike Metco meetups, but I mean, if there's some value to it, and we are actually, supporting our purpose of advocating for the meetups, maybe we'll do it. So I'm just curious if you people had a good time. Hopefully you did. We put it out there. So
there's probably a few awkward silences and but Mike and I have never done this before as far as hosting. Luckily Ben and Alex have, so they've definitely saved us a few times.
Hey, it's been aces, y'all. It's been aces.
You'll never forget your first time.
Yes. I was getting ready to say something. I'd probably get a strike on it. I won't say what I was going to say.
But I'm seeing it does look like a lot of these people in the chat are going to Nashville. So I'm super excited. It sounds like it's going to be big.
Jefferson.
Let me say this. You guys popped your balloon tonight. How about that?
Wow. Why do you I got to leave for a second. Hold on.
Oh goodness.
I thought there was a clean way to say it.
Was there confetti in the balloon?
Yes, it went everywhere.
On that note, huh?
Appreciate y'all coming in here and hanging out with us this evening. We'll see you next time right here on the Metco Meetup channel.
I like that voice.
I'm glad you didn't make it weird, Ben.
Never.
If I had Woody's big bulgy eyes, I'd get right up into the camera and say, "Thank you for hanging out with us here on the Woody channel."
Oh yeah.
He's a good one though. That big old Oklahoma turd.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think he made it in tonight, but we've had a lot.
Oh, you'd know it if he was in here.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's been really nice, all the people that came in, and yeah.
Well, I got my answer. You know,
What?
I think I've just flashed a couple of evaluations of the show, and they seem to be favorable. So I think we're doing something right.
That's a plus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Great show, great guest.
Yeah.
Who are you paying, Ben, to say this nice things about us?
Huh? We don't get that over on our show, do we?
No,
We get people outraged over on our show. But,
you get people outraged.
well, you know, J Rod's episode, that thing blew up because, oh, you should go read some of them comments.
Oh yeah, a lot of the same.
Yeah.
comments.
Huh.
Anyway.
His math wasn't mathing.
Yeah, it wasn't mathing.
Mm.
Mike, Mary, y'all do a great job. Appreciate y'all having us.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
ever forward, ladies and gentlemen, until Nashville.
Yep, and we're with you. You know, we're here. And like I says, we're here to serve. Mary and I'll speak for both of us. So don't hesitate. You know, to get in touch. I'm always available. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. I'm on Facebook and Instagram now. Although I might not be able to figure out how to get your messages, but I got Mary for that. Mary monitors all my mail, all my social mail, and then she just puts it in a text message so I can read it and understand it. So don't hesitate in reaching out.
Yeah, Mike Metco meetups.
Yeah.
If you want, yeah, it's probably best to send it or my personal one. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Our
thanks.
pleasure.
Just
Thank
give
you.
the boys an opportunity to say whatever they might want to say. Final word. Hey, that's a segment, right? Final words, and then we'll wrap it up. So Ben, Alex, have anything you'd like to report before we go?
According to Ben, you know I have nothing, so I'll let. Well, anyways, if you don't know who we are, we're from the Resellers Locker Room podcast. Rocky Top Picker and Beard King Picker. We also have our own channels you can find us on, but every Thursday at 9 a.m. Reseller Locker Room podcast drops on YouTube. We'd love to see you guys over there. And big shout out and thank you to Mike and Mary.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank the both of you. Y'all are family to me.
Yep.
As well as Alex. And some of the people that's come in and participated with us tonight, think of the world of all of you. We all have a common purpose. We're drawn together for that purpose of reselling, camaraderie. And it's going to be fantastic in Nashville. And my final words would be good to yourself and each other.
Thank you. Thank you very
Is
much.
that from a movie or something?
I don't know. It just sounded good.
Sounds good.
Live long and prosper.
Can you do that? Not everybody can do that.
And just one final thing, a programming note. We do have another show coming up, Mary. Just remind me, it's on the 19th, I believe, the Flippin' Hippos.
Oh yeah. I don't have that calendar, but yeah. I believe it's the 19th.
Well, we're recording on the 19th.
Yeah.
That sounds like a band, the Flipping Hippos.
Yeah, Star from Flippin' Hippos.
Yeah. So look forward to that. And there's going to be, I think, one more video before I go out to the Boss remix, which will be at the beginning of March. I want to put together a little how to prepare for a meetup if you're traveling video. Just a how to, like what to prepare for. Leaving. I share my patented suitcase inside a suitcase method, so that you end up with two suitcases when you finally touch base, and then you have more room to bring your stuff back home with you. So look, I'm going to put that together.
That's good, Mike.
That'll be that. And if anything else comes up that's pertinent, we'll certainly put together another video or two, because these are fun. I'm enjoying these, and I got a great partner who's working hand in hand. Thank you again so much, Mary. So with that, I want to thank you all, really, from the bottom of my heart, for spending some time with us tonight, having a little fun, and I appreciate everybody being there. So good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Peace.
Bye.